hiking was a lot of fun. I got back, I actually just need to pick up a couple things at Whole Foods and return a book at the library. I ended up getting some new stuff to read, and now I'm enjoying because they have new chairs and we love that. So I'm by the bonfire, I'm ready to read. Today's a chill day. I know I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, and it's hard because like obviously I don't have a schedule, and like being out of this has made me like a little more like worried about what I'm doing, but it's chill, it's good. I have a ton of parties this month, not as many as last so far, but it's still early, so you never know. But yeah, it's been eventful, sort of. It's been chill today and chill yesterday, so I'm like in a panic of like, oh my gosh, when are things going to happen? But like it's still been productive, so we're good. So yeah, I'm just going to read by the bonfire for a bit, probably make something for dinner a little bit later, and keep it easy, get stuff done, kind of like chill, because you know, that's what I'm doing apparently. But yeah, good morning and a happy Monday. I think it's Monday. I honestly don't know why I said it's Monday. It's literally like a Wednesday, I think. Anyway, today was pretty exciting because I woke up to a phone call, and it was from the auto shop saying that my car is pretty much fixed. They were like, yeah, just call us back. We're going to talk to you about the status of your car. So cool beans. I called them. Yeah, it turns out I might be able to pick it up tomorrow, but they're just waiting for the additional payment check that I was supposed to get to bring it in from the insurance. So that's where we're at, but I'm excited to go. But that changes my plans because originally tomorrow I was going to go ice skating and then drop off and swap around costumes after that. And now it's looking like I probably will have like the car thing at the same time as I would have done the ice skating. So instead, I might go ice skating either today or Friday. I haven't decided. Or wait till next week, but I really don't want to have to wait, so I think I might go today. I don't have much else going on. In the background, you can probably hear my computer screaming because I'm uploading a new reel. I'm excited. I put it together. It's kind of long. I spent most of Monday working on it, and it's pretty solid. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. So I'm going to be working on the uploads for that. I still want to create a shorter version because for one of the sites, they charge like $22 per minute, and mine's like 5 minutes long, and I don't want to spend that much money on it when I know it's like kind of like breeze through anyway. So I'm thinking about making a shorter version and trimming things for that one. But yeah, we'll see. A lot of these I can just upload as is, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna make some coffee, probably get ready, and I do think I will probably go ice skating. I also have a voiceover audition tape too, which is pretty cool, so it's fun, it's eventful. I will admit, yesterday, wait, I don't like this angle isn't any better, but at least the lighting is. Oh my gosh, my hair is not great. Anyway, yeah, I did have a slight breakdown yesterday because this is something I don't usually talk about, but I want to today. Basically, I feel like when I'm here, I have to be productive and working and getting like really big stuff together and, you know, making money and all this stuff. And if I'm not, like, I get so scared sometimes, like complete paranoia, like everything's kind of just like, yeah, not great. Like I don't want to say these things out loud, but like deep down it's like these weird moments of like freaking out, like is anything actually ever going to happen, like what's going on, where am I at, oh my gosh, like, and I just spiral so quickly into that, and it's not fun. We don't love that, but it's okay because even when those things happen, I know I'm just in a spurt of like things just aren't happening. And again, you probably remember, but I usually like to take the days where I'm not really doing as much to just enjoy that I have that time off, because it balances out for the times when everything's happening at once. It all happens in waves, but it's hard on the low wave to like realize that that's what's happening. So yeah, I did kind of panic yesterday, and it was not fun. So I ended up listening to like just very like calming music and just like really like inspirational, motivational, just like feeling good. And I just straight up like meditated almost. Like I just zoned out to it, and I just really focused on like the specific things that I want and the generalities of that. And I think like the fact that I know my path, even though it's very singular to me, is kind of crazy, but like it helped, and I did feel better. I slept really well, and I feel way more refreshed about life today, so that's pretty good. Things are picking up too, and I'm just like really excited that things are kind of happening. So yeah, that's the tea on that. I know I don't usually talk about that, but it is something that does happen. I'm either too busy or not busy enough. If I'm too busy, I'm like overstressed that everything can't get done. I'm gonna let people down, and then if I'm not busy enough, then I'm so scared that nothing's ever gonna happen, and that's so not true in either way. I just need to like re-get used to this balance, and because I have left for a while, it is kind of like I need to take this time to really just re-get used to the lifestyle that I do live here, because apparently I need to readjust back. I didn't realize how much I needed that, so here we are chilling. It's great, and yeah, that's my update. And I'm pretty excited to just carry on with my day. I really do hope I go ice skating today. I think that would be fun, but that means I have to get ready and go, so. Fun recap. At the beginning of this week, it was a little bit crazy when I first got back, and I was panicking because the weekend was pretty busy, but I actually caught up on life pretty quick. So I was like, yay, that's cool. And then not much happened, and I kind of expected things to keep happening, so I'm trying to readjust to the fact that like I'm not doing as much as I usually do, which is okay, but it's like I kind of expected it to be busier right now than it is, so I'm panicking, and having slow weeks isn't inherently a bad thing. But it's not a good thing, especially because I feel like kind of just meh. Like I said, it's like I'm having a slow enough week that I know things are relatively fine. I know everything happens in waves. I get that, I do. But I feel like every time I try to do something, or I think something's going to work out a certain way, or whatever the case may be, like this week it just doesn't. Like it's a giant, like I feel like I'm just failing at everything, and that's not great. It's kind of really sucky of a feeling, and I'm kind of like cold and uncomfortable and meh hair, and like just everything just, I know that sounds like really crazy, but like I don't know, it's just been a rough week. Like emotionally, I've had quite a few breakdowns, and I know I probably shouldn't start off this year's vlog with being like I am a mess, but I am a mess. And I don't know, it's like I feel like there have been kind of just repeats in history that aren't great. I feel like there's been missed opportunities and reasons to internally just kind of scream at myself, so that's not great. And I just feel like in general I just don't feel good, and I don't know why. It's like I know I'm in the right place doing the right thing, but like I know that because I know that. I don't know that because I genuinely feel that right now, and that's hard. Good morning and welcome to my car. Actually, this isn't my car, you guys know that. It's my rental car. It is my first ever rental car that I have ever personally been able to, you know, use and drive for a while. It hasn't been a full week, which is actually kind of cool that my car is ready pretty quick considering everything. So yeah, pretty excited. I am going to go pick it up today, and then I have two parties. There's going to be one is Elsa and one is Ariel later on tonight in completely separate areas. One's like pretty south and then the other one's like kind of pretty north, so it's going to be a lot of driving, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I'll just be driving around in my own car today. Very excited. They're like washing it for me and everything, and it's all going to be ready and back to normal, and I'm so excited for this. Yeah, I've also had a lot of crazy dreams lately, so that's been fun. Unrelated topic, but yeah, I quickly wanted to mention that this week has been a doozy. I know I look like I'm kind of together right now, but I'm not, okay? And things need to be said. It's not that I need a full discussion. I don't even have time for a full discussion, but long story short, this week has been a doozy because I haven't been as busy and productive as I would like to be. That's going to change this weekend because this weekend's pretty busy. But it's like, I know what I want, which is something I haven't always really addressed and known in great detail. So it's nice to know that I know exactly every detail of what I want and the variables of it. But I'm a little frustrated because it's not happening, and it's not that, and it's not that it's not ever happening. Obviously eventually will, but right now it's not. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what can I do? What is going on? Like, how do I get to where I want to be? Because I'm ready. Like, I want to be there, and I feel like things have been a little more struggle bus. I've had some repeated history that's been a bit painful, so that's not great. And ultimately I've just been crashing. And I think, you know, I made a couple TikToks yesterday. That was fun. Check it out. Hours of entertainment. I actually ended up going on over to a different mall with one of my roommates last night, which was really cool. And then we randomly got Chipotle, which was fun. So I think maybe just like eating something a little bit more substantial kind of helped a bit. But I feel like just today I'm really taking it as a new day, and I'm trying everything to feel more positive and feel like things are going to turn around. My horoscope keeps saying that it will, but like, it's hard to convince yourself when you're so sad that things are going to be better. And that's something that I understand I rarely deal with. I'm thankful that this is such a rare occurrence, but when it does hurt, it's so bad. And it's probably because when I'm really happy and things are going well, I'm floating, I'm flying, things are great, and it's just so good. So obviously, like, the crash from that is going to be like the reverse, and so painful and hard to get through. So even though it looks like I'm okay, and it looks like I'm having fun and smiling, and my social media is like thriving and all this good stuff, I'm internally like just not happy this week. And I want to mention that because I don't want to keep up a false image of myself right now, at least not on here, not like this. Like, I want to be real, and I want to be like, yep, you can look really happy, but just don't trust everything online. So okay, that's sad. I'm going to go now. I also need to get there, get my car as fast as possible, pick up all the milk because I'm completely out now, head back as fast as I can, quickly get ready, grab all my stuff, re-get the car going, and then go. So today's going to be a busy day. Let's go do it. Okay, let's go. Yes, I'm filming this in the car on my phone, and I am so sorry. I'm also trying to get out of the hoop skirt right now, so that's my life. But I needed to quickly document something very important called Today Something Happened that I just didn't expect. Obviously, I picked up my car. It is great. It is beautiful. It is better than I ever expected it ever to be, and I'm thrilled. Like, seriously, the people who took care of it are the best, and like, everything's good in the world, and like, I'm just glad that it was all covered and everything it's good, okay? Like I said, it was a weird situation, but I'm glad it worked out the way that it did. So I picked it up. I went on over to the Elsa party, and then I headed over to the Ariel party. Now, keep in mind, there's limited time in between, but we're doing this. I head on over to this party, and I still need to get ready. I changed out my hair for Elsa to Ariel, obviously. And then I get here, and I park. Now I'm about 30 minutes early. Quiet neighborhood, pretty chill, pretty inside, pretty far out of town. And then I change in the back of the car, and then one thing leads to another. Long story short, I locked myself out of the car. And the car was still running. Like, at least it was parked, okay? But it was still on. And I was scared I was draining the battery. I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to get back in. And when I say I left everything in the car, I left everything in the car. My phone, all the party materials, everything. The light was still on, and I was just over here like, this is bad. So I run to the party, and I like kind of just like knock on the side door. I'm like I need help. So luckily the people are so cool, and like, they were amazing about it, and they understood, and I kept updated with the company, and I was explaining what was going on. I was super panicky, but I knew, like, I got to call the roadside assistance, so shout out to those good people. And long story short, it took a while for them to get here, especially in the busy LA traffic, and they were having issues trying to find the right location. All worked out. Guy showed up, saved the day. Actually, I didn't know how this worked, but like, magically like pumped open the door just enough to roll down the window and then unlock it. Like, it wasn't what I like, it was this big old thing. Like, I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. And I did haul home for a bit, but of course I'm using the client's phone instead of my own, because mine is again locked in the car, and I couldn't leave my car, and it was really cold outside. The stars are out, but it's been a day. And the funny thing is I've been having a whack week. We all know this. Today was just like fine, but then this happens. I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen in my life, but this isn't a crash. This is definitely not a crashing point. This is a turnaround point. Something is going to happen, because the way that things are right now is like there's got to be some bright end to the end of this crazy tunnel. Like, it's been good and I'm finding the bright sides, but I was trying everything to like stay happy-go-lucky and calm, especially when the client and like everybody there was like just right there and was literally on their phone. I was like, I'm not going to have a breakdown right now. But that was the hardest thing I ever probably did. Not really, but like one of the harder things I've ever did is try to hold back the breakdown I was just holding back. And like, I don't even want to begin to tell you how difficult that was. That was very difficult. So, long story short, I'm going back now because it's way later than it was ever supposed to be. I stayed extra for the party because I'm like, look, if I'm taking up all this time waiting for somebody to open up a car that I accidentally locked myself out of, I'm gonna stay. Kids had a lot of fun. It was really sweet. It was amazing. I had fun. And my energy is always good at parties no matter what. I love that. It feels good. Like I was like stressing and trying not to break down outside. Of course, dressed like this too, might I add. And then decided I'd go into the party, instant princess mode, very happy and thrilled with life. So, you know, I love what I do, and I know that these things happen, and, you know, we're all human. Things happen, or parkfish, but ultimately it's like these stories that I'm gonna be laughing about this for a long time. Like, you know, like this is kind of iconic, so I'm gonna go. But yeah, that's my update. Am I in Santa Monica this morning? Yes. Does this make any remote sense to me? No, it really doesn't, but I'm here and that's what's going on. So before heading out and getting ready, I have a certain amount of time. I know it's going to take me a while to get to my party location today, and it's going to take longer to get ready, but I at least got my really solid makeup. For the record, Elsa's dramatic, so we're going with it, but really the eyeliner was just totally messed up, so I was like, let's make Elsa's look a little smokier today to disguise the fact that I really messed up the eyeliner. So here we are. Yay. Anyway, kind of like the look. So running into a bathroom, went through a lot of parking and driving chaos to get to this said bathroom. And then I might walk by the water if I have time, because I love the beach, but it's a nice gloomy beach day and I love that. So happy Sunday. I'm up at a earlier hour, which is rare for me. And yeah, yesterday was pretty like crazy and stressful, and I was so tired by the time I got back, but things are working out. So yeah, I've also come to a happier understanding in my life. We'll see how this lasts, but I think it's just a matter of, I think deep down I have these things I'm calling my universal truths about life, just things that I've always just deeply believed, and I can't describe why I believe them, but I do. And I think just like keeping belief and hope in those things is so important. So find fun thing to try to do today. Find your universal truths, whatever they may be, and really just take a minute to trust them, because you have those inner truths for a reason. There are things that you know, feel and act upon for whatever reasons that you do, and if you just like believe that they are there within good reason, those are the things that are prompting your decisions. Those are the gut instincts that determine where you want to be, and I'm so thankful that I know where I want to be and what I want to do and what I want in this world and life. And even though like, yeah, I was a little frustrated, it didn't seem like things weren't working out before, there's still things that I understand will happen. So I'm feeling better. I'm also probably just saying that because, you know, like I'm up in the morning, I've had good coffee, and the beach is beautiful. I don't know. We don't know these things, so let's go.